4 healthy foods that accelerate aging. Stop eating these now. It's funny. We spend so much of our lives trying to eat right, choosing what we think are the healthy options, only to find out years later that some of those very foods might be working against us. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything by the book? Loading up on whole grains, sipping fruit juice, or reaching for those low-fat snacks, but still noticing more aches, less energy, or wrinkles that seem to appear overnight? Well, you're not imagining things. The truth is, some foods that wear a health halo can actually speed up aging, especially as we get older. And it's not just about weight or cholesterol. These foods can quietly fuel inflammation, sap your energy, and even make your skin, joints, and brain feel older than they should. But here's the good news. Once you know what to look for, it's surprisingly easy to make better choices, without giving up flavor or enjoyment. Today, we're going to talk about 4 of these so-called healthy foods that might be aging you faster than you realize. And don't worry, this isn't about guilt or drastic restrictions. It's about small, smart swaps that can help you feel more vibrant, energetic, and like yourself again. Let's start with the first one, fruit juice. Now, I know what you're thinking. But juice comes from fruit. How could that be bad? And you're right, fruit is wonderful. But here's the catch. When we strip away the fiber and just drink the sugar, it hits our bodies like a tidal wave. All that concentrated fructose spikes your blood sugar, which over time can lead to inflammation, wrinkles, and even brain fog. Plus, without the fiber to slow it down, your liver gets overloaded, and that's when fat starts building up where we don't want it. Now, does this mean you can never have orange juice again? Of course not. But instead of starting your day with a big glass, try this. Dilute it with sparkling water for a refreshing spritzer, or better yet, eat the whole fruit instead. An orange, some berries, or an apple with a handful of nuts will give you the sweetness you crave plus the fiber and nutrients your body actually needs. Next up, whole wheat bread. Wait, isn't whole grain supposed to be the healthier choice? Well, yes and no. The problem isn't the wheat itself, but what modern processing has done to it. Today's wheat is often genetically modified to be extra high in gluten, which can trigger inflammation in your gut. And when your gut isn't happy, nothing in your body is happy. You might notice bloating, joint stiffness, or even patches of dry, itchy skin without knowing why. If bread is a staple in your diet, try switching to sprouted grain options like Ezekiel bread, or experiment with almond flour or coconut flour wraps. You might be surprised at how much better you feel, and how much more energy you have, when your body isn't fighting hidden inflammation every day. Now let's talk about one that really shocks people, vegetable oils. Corn oil, soybean oil, even some canola oils. They're everywhere, from salad dressings to crackers to restaurant meals. And for years, we were told they were the heart-healthy alternative to butter. But here's the truth. These oils are highly processed and loaded with unstable fats that oxidize easily, creating free radicals in your body. And free radicals? They're like little rust particles attacking your cells, speeding up aging inside and out. So what's the alternative? Reach for stable fats like olive oil, especially extra virgin, avocado oil, or even good old-fashioned butter from grass-fed cows. Your heart, your skin, and your brain will thank you. Now we've covered juice, wheat, and vegetable oils, 3 common health foods that might be secretly working against you. But there's one more big offender that might surprise you even more. And it's hiding in places you'd never expect. So let's keep going, because this next one could be the key to unlocking more energy and vitality than you've felt in years. Now let's talk about the 4th food that's often disguised as healthy, but could be quietly aging you: low-fat yogurt. For decades, we've been told that cutting fat is the key to staying slim and healthy. But here's what they didn't tell us. When food manufacturers remove the fat, they often replace it with something far worse: sugar, artificial sweeteners, and thickeners that do no favors for your body. Think about it. That innocent-looking cup of low-fat fruit yogurt might contain more sugar than a candy bar. All that sugar spikes your blood glucose, leading to inflammation, weight gain around the middle, the most dangerous kind, and even glycation, a fancy word for what happens when sugar molecules attach to proteins in your skin, making it stiff and wrinkled. And artificial sweeteners? Some studies suggest they might actually increase cravings for sweets and disrupt your gut bacteria. So what's the solution? Go back to real, full-fat yogurt, preferably plain and unsweetened. The healthy fats will keep you satisfied longer, balance your blood sugar, and help your body absorb important vitamins. If you miss the sweetness, try stirring in some fresh berries, a drizzle of honey, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Your taste buds will adjust faster than you think, and your body will feel the difference. Now let's move beyond just identifying these aging foods, because knowing what to avoid is only half the battle. The real magic happens when you replace them with better choices that actively help your body fight aging. Take breakfast, for example. Instead of toast with margarine and a glass of orange juice, a triple whammy of wheat, vegetable oils, and sugar. Try this. 2 eggs cooked in butter with some sautéed spinach and half an avocado. You'll get protein for muscle health, good fats for your brain, and fiber to keep your digestion smooth. All without the blood sugar roller coaster that leaves you tired by mid-morning. Or consider your snacks. Instead of reaching for those whole grain crackers, which are usually made with inflammatory oils, try some crunchy almonds or celery sticks with almond butter. The healthy fats and protein will keep you energized, while the natural crunch satisfies that need for something substantial. One of my favorite swaps: using olive oil and vinegar instead of store-bought salad dressings. Most bottled dressings are loaded with soybean oil and sugar, 2 things we now know accelerate aging. But when you make your own with quality olive oil, apple cider vinegar, and some herbs, you're getting antioxidants that actually help repair your cells while making your veggies taste amazing. Here's something important to remember. This isn't about perfection. If you occasionally have a slice of whole wheat toast at your granddaughter's birthday brunch, or enjoy a small glass of juice now and then, that's perfectly fine. What matters are the everyday choices that add up over weeks and months. And here's some good news. As you start replacing these aging foods with better options, you'll likely notice some changes faster than you'd expect. Many people report better digestion within days, more energy within a couple weeks, and even improvements in their skin's appearance in just a month or 2. Your body is always ready to heal when you give it the right tools. Now you might be wondering, what about eating out? Or how do I handle family gatherings? Those are great questions, and they lead us to our final, crucial point: how to make these changes stick without feeling deprived or making meals complicated. Because let's face it, food isn't just fuel, it's connection, tradition, and joy. The best health plan is one you can actually enjoy and maintain for years to come. Now let's talk about the secret weapon in your anti-aging food strategy: eating the rainbow. I don't mean those colorful candies, but real, vibrant fruits and vegetables bursting with nutrients. You see, nature cleverly codes its most powerful anti-aging compounds in colors: the deep purple of blueberries, the bright orange of carrots, the rich green of spinach. Each color represents different antioxidants and phytonutrients that work like little repair crews inside your body, fixing cellular damage and slowing down the aging process. Here's a simple trick I love. When you're at the grocery store, let the colors guide you. Try to pick at least 3 different colored vegetables for your cart. Maybe some red bell peppers, dark leafy greens, and purple cabbage. These foods contain compounds that help your body neutralize those damaging free radicals we talked about earlier. And the more variety you eat, the more complete your protection becomes. But here's where most people go wrong. They think they need exotic superfoods from halfway around the world. The truth is, some of the most powerful anti-aging foods are probably already in your local market. Take garlic, for example. It's cheap, it's available everywhere, and it contains allicin, a compound that supports heart health and may even help keep your arteries flexible. Or blueberries. Frozen work just as well as fresh, packed with antioxidants that can cross into your brain and may help protect your memory. Now let's talk about preparation, because how you cook your food matters just as much as what you choose. Overcooking vegetables can destroy many of those precious nutrients we're trying to get. Instead of boiling your broccoli until it's mushy, which sends most of the good stuff down the drain, try lightly steaming it or sautéing it quickly in olive oil. Better yet, enjoy some vegetables raw when you can. That crunch isn't just satisfying, it means you're getting all the enzymes and nutrients intact. Here's another game changer: spices. That jar of turmeric sitting in your cupboard? It contains curcumin, one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatory compounds known. Cinnamon isn't just for flavor, it can help regulate blood sugar. And fresh herbs like rosemary and oregano aren't just tasty, they're packed with antioxidants. The beauty is, you don't need to take these as supplements. Just using them regularly in your cooking gives you a steady dose of their benefits. Now, I want to address something important: the emotional side of changing how you eat. Food is tied to memories, to comfort, to family traditions. If your idea of happiness is a slice of pie at Sunday dinner, I'm not here to take that away from you. The key is balance, making better choices most of the time while still enjoying life's pleasures. Maybe that means having a smaller portion of pie, but really savoring it, or balancing it out with a healthy meal beforehand. One strategy that works wonders is what I call the 80-20 rule. Eating nourishing, anti-aging foods about 80% of the time, and leaving 20% for those special treats that feed your soul. This approach keeps you from feeling deprived while still getting all the benefits of healthier eating. Remember, perfection isn't the goal, progress is. As we wrap up, let's revisit the 4 aging foods we've identified: fruit juices, too much sugar without fiber; whole wheat products, modern processing makes them inflammatory; vegetable oils, unstable fats that create free radicals; and low-fat dairy products, often loaded with sugar. By reducing these and replacing them with whole, nutrient-dense alternatives, you're giving your body the tools it needs to repair and rejuvenate itself. But more important than any single food is the overall pattern of your eating. Focus on whole, minimally processed foods most of the time. Choose good fats that nourish your brain and skin. Include plenty of colorful plant foods that fight cellular damage. And perhaps most importantly, enjoy your meals without stress or guilt. I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed any foods that make you feel older or younger? What healthy swaps have worked best for you? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. If you found this information helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps spread this message to more people who could benefit. And consider subscribing if you haven't already. We've got plenty more practical, no-nonsense health advice coming your way. Remember, every meal is a new opportunity to nourish your body and slow down the aging process. You don't need fancy supplements or extreme diets. Just simple, wise choices that add up over time. Here's to your health, your vitality, and enjoying every bite along the way.